Okay, I think I figured this out. This is my first one on my phone, so we'll see how it goes. Zaylen's taking a nap on me, so I figured it'd be a good time to do this. Yesterday in my ask, somebody um, asked if I would do the controversy subjects and all that junk. So, um, I'd like to say, just because what I believe, I do not look down on any of you if you agree different or don't agree or do agree with me. Um, Everybody has an opinion. Like my sister's favorite teacher used to say, everybody or opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody has one. So, um, I don't think differently of anybody if they don't agree with me. And I just want to make sure I get that out there. I'm not looking for any hate or arguments. But okay, here we go. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. Um, Pro-life or pro-choice. I am personally pro-life. I guess I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but I am a preacher's kid, so I was raised in a Christian environment. I don't believe abortion is okay in any circumstance, even if the person is raped, because I believe God put every child on this planet for a reason. She's gonna wake up. Um, I kind of see it as, let's say your situation's bad, kind of like mine. I wasn't raped, so that's not what I'm trying to say, but like her dad isn't involved, and I've had to go through a lot of hard stuff because I got pregnant. But the way I look at it, I'm glad I kept her because God gave me a positive in a negative situation. So that's my opinion on that. I guess I'll just leave it at that. um, Baby wearing, I personally didn't baby wear, but I don't see why that's a controversy. If you want to wear your baby on you, that's your business. I personally don't, but there's no reason why I don't. I just don't. Um, Circumcision, I of course had a girl. However, if she was a boy, she would have been circumcised. I just believe it's more sanitary. And yeah, it just, that's just what I believe. Um, Adoption, that kind of goes back to the pro-life thing. Um, if you do get pregnant and you're not wanting a baby, I am completely for putting it up for adoption because there are so many couples out there that cannot have kids that would literally die for one. So, yeah, I think if you can give the gift of a child to somebody instead of getting an abortion, that just makes more sense to me. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. Um, Baby piercing, this is the one I've got hate on before. I do not believe it is okay to pierce a baby's ears. I'm sorry, but I just don't. Um, if I walked up to your child and stuck a needle through its ear, I would get in trouble for it. That would be considered abuse. Same difference, except for you're paying for it. I just, I don't understand what would be the point. I mean, and you that people that do, I'm not thinking down on you. That is your choice, but I just don't see why I would need to get Zaylen's ears pierced. There's no reason for it. Um, my sisters had to witness somebody having their baby's ears pierced, and she literally just broke into tears and cried about it. Like, even still today, if she goes anywhere that ears are pierced, it was in Eclairs. So anytime she walks in Eclairs, she just, her stomach gets all tore up because it just was horrible to watch. I believe it's abusive personally, but again, I don't want to cause any hate with that. That's just my opinion. Um, Breast/formula. Um, Zaylin is formula fed. She was breastfed for the first 2 to 4 weeks of her life. I can't remember exactly. I tried breastfeeding. She screamed constantly all the time, and she just didn't get enough milk. And on top of that, I found out she was lactose intolerant. So having my milk was making her extremely sick, and she was not really she just didn't look good. She just looked miserable and unhappy all the time, and I figured breast is not best in this situation. I believe it depends on the child. I don't believe that breast is best all the time, obviously, because my child would not be healthy right now if I did not switch to formula. Spanking. I was spanked as a child when I did something really bad, and I'm perfectly fine. It didn't, you know, leave bad memories or anything. I'm not going to just spank her for any reason. There's a difference between spanking and beating a child. I can't really see myself spanking her unless it's like something really, really bad, and it's not going to be hard enough to even hurt her. It's just going to be like to like scare and shock her, like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. And of course it'll be on her butt, so that's cushioned. So yeah, that's like the most fatty place on a child's body. It's not really going to hurt as bad. But I'm planning on doing timeout usually already, because she gets into everything. I say or no, and she's already learned that that means not to do it. And I guess as she turns into a toddler, I'll go into timeout. And if it's something extreme, like sticking a finger in a light socket or touching a hot stove or something that will hurt her, I wouldn't really call it spanking, more like patting. I will pat her butt for that. Okay, moving on. Co-sleeping. I co-slept when she was a newborn because, like I said, she would scream all the time. And she would want to eat when we breastfed all the time, so she was constantly on my boob. So she was with me most of the time. We co-slept for a while, and I finally broke the habit when she got older because she started rolling around. And I had a twin bed then, so I finally trained her to sleep in her crib. Recently, I got a full-size bed, and stupid me has let her sleep in it a few times. She still will sleep in her crib when I put her in her crib, but I probably need to quit doing that because she's getting to the age she's going to remember it and she's going to want to co-sleep like for years, and I do not want that. But yeah, if you co-sleep and you want to all the time and you want your child to sleep with you for years, that is fine, that is your business, but I plan on having a future with my boyfriend, and he's not her dad, so one of these days, if we end up getting married, it would be, awkward for my 4-year-old to walk up and be like, I want to sleep with you guys. So, yeah, I don't, co-sleeping when they're little, I'm all for that. As long as, there's plenty of room, they're not going to fall off. Public, private, and homeschooling. I was in public school. Can't say it was the best experience of my life, but, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a choice, parenting choice. Private school, who has money for that? I definitely do not. Homeschooling, I'm planning on getting a job to support her so she has food and clothes. So public school it is. I'm sure she'll be fine. Vaccinations, she has got all of hers. I would never ever be able to skip one because it's just too much of a risk. There's so many diseases and just horrible illnesses that is going around and stuff that's coming back that happened years ago, and I'd rather her be vaccinated so I don't have to worry about her getting seriously ill or anything like that. Medicating children when they need it, yeah. She hasn't used any teething tablets or Orajel or anything like that yet, but if I have both, so if something happens, I will give it to her. I have Benadryl because she broke out from one of her antibiotics when she had an ear infection, which, that's another medication. But she broke out, and I got Benadryl for that, which the spots ended up going away before I could even give it to her, but I still have it in case, if something happens again, I would use it. Baby Tylenol, we've only used it before getting her shots. She really hasn't had any reactions to her shots, and I'm guessing it's because I give her the Tylenol right before them, so I'll keep doing that. And if she ever has a fever or anything, I'll give it to her. Duh. And she has medication for the hemangioma on her eye that she takes twice a day. So, yeah, my child has used medication, and we will continue to do so because I believe it is here for a reason. It's to help people stay healthy. If I didn't use it, she would probably be blind in that eye because the spot would have grown so large her brain would have just shut it out. So, yeah, I'm all for medication when it's needed. Cloth and disposable diapers. I personally use disposable ones. I'd rather just spend the money on it because I just don't want to smell that. I don't want to wash the cloth diapers. That just, no. I'll pass. If you want to do it, go for it, but no, I don't think I'll keep just throwing them away. Last one, cry it out method. There's a difference between crying for a few minutes and letting them cry forever. Yeah, like she'll cry. She doesn't really cry too much, but she usually does just when she's tired or when she's hungry. And, you know, that's different. That's just for like a couple minutes. But I usually don't let her cry too much, but I don't see nothing wrong with letting them cry for just a few minutes. Because, I mean, like it's just me here. Let's say she's throwing a fit because she's hungry. I can't sit here and hold her to keep her quiet because she's just going to keep getting more hungry. So I'm going to let her cry for a few minutes to go fix the food. It's stuff like that. But that's really the only time I let her cry. Or when we're in the car, because I obviously can't get her out of the car seat. Sometimes I just go let her cry. But that's it. That's all of them. I don't think I missed any. I tried to write them down on other people's videos so I wouldn't forget one. So yeah, post stuff in my Ask if you want another video. Give me some more ideas. Any questions you have. I'd really like to do a question and answer video. That'd be kind of cool. Just send me questions for it and let me know that it's for the video. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I'll talk to you later, I suppose. Bye.